it slow down my hands.
Okay, so this is our duck coop, the beginning of it. Still lots to do. There's one of our exit points into our yard. I figure since there's like a lot of packed gravel, it's hard for me to dig it. I didn't go down as far. But we'll probably fill it with gravel and make it a little bit harder for any predators to get in. Back, probably some of the shops along that side. This side we'll have a door, another entry exit, more for adults. And here it is. There's my ladder, and the slider door into the coop there is behind it. Another door. My messy back of my shop. This is inside the duck coop. So this right here is a door that flips up just to make it easier to clean. And then we have these on the top here, which open independently. Right here, because they're ducks, this is where we're going to keep water, and also like just less chance of them dragging any dirt and all that into the actual part of the coop where they're going to be laying. We're going to put some boxes in there. Thinking about putting these totes. I think they're just going to be big enough. And then probably make two levels. My kids, they painted this, so they got to write their names on it. Yeah, so then they come in, water, and this will be where they're going to sleep. And for ventilation, got this right here that opens up. Also one of the far end there, and then there's just lots of ventilation at the top there. And so, yeah, then they come out here, and this will just be their safe area, like I was showing you earlier. They can be out here even maybe at night. I'm not sure if it'll be that predator proof, but that's pretty much it. And then this will be like another semi-safe area, but mostly just keeping them out of the yard. May have to put something over top of it as well as this. Be running just normal chicken wire, just to keep the eagles out, because we have a dump nearby and there's lots of eagles. So then when they're out, of course they're ducks, they need somewhere to go in the water. So my wife wanted this. So we got this bathtub, weighs a ton. My back's still sore from moving it. And we'll just have like an entrance board coming up to the side there so they can jump in here, and drains at the bottom, but also then we can take the old water and put it into this bucket and use it for our garden all along there. And so as far as brooders, because those guys are obviously only like 2.5 weeks old, and our Khaki Campbells are about 3 weeks old. So we use our old dog pen. And this is what I found worked the best, was to have these mats down. I have another one that has bigger rim. And then the big bucket of water, which is actually outside right now, right there. So I can change. And then I have this grate over top of it. And you can see here, you can't really see it. Right there, I cut it out, so they can't get right into it and make a bigger mess. But they can easily have access to the water. There's obviously my heat lamp and the food. I also have another one, a smaller one for the other Muscovy ducks, just because they were the Khaki Campbells were picking on them, and just because they're so much smaller, we just kind of kept them separate. Eventually I'll turn around as the Muscovy ducks will eventually be picking on them. And yeah, that's about it. We're going to probably switch over to straw. I only got a big bale of shavings when I first started. Didn't know what I was going to want, but probably going to do straw. I think it's just going to work better for composting in the future. All right, thank you. Still terrified of the master.